Hi, everybody. Kathy Myron here, CEO of eSilo. And today I wanted to share a talk with my friend Leslie McKenna, the Executive Vice President of the Safety Council of Palm Beach County. So, Leslie, do you want to just take a moment to introduce yourself?
Sure. As Kathy said, I'm Leslie McKenna with the Safety Council. And here at the Safety Council, we have been in business for, oh my goodness, I think this is our 56th year. And we focus on safety training. We do behind the wheel driving, we have occupational courses, as well as other programs.
And Leslie, you and I have been working together for a number of years, or at least our companies.
Yes.
I know that you have an outside IT company that manages your day-to-day technology, the equipment in your office. But for many years, you've also worked with eSilo for your offsite data backups. And I
Correct.
was wondering if you could just give some insight into that decision to have those two companies to work with both groups, and how that helps your organization be more resilient.
Oh, sure. Being a small not-for-profit, we find it better to outsource technology because we're just not equipped, to be able to handle all those aspects. I mean, it's your business. It's a whole, complicated thing. So for us, having you particularly, you handle our backups. And the most important, everyone is subject to cyber attack. Everyone can experience ransomware. But the thing is, it has to be backed up. And not only does it have to be backed up, you have to be able to have it restored in a very timely manner, because until that happens, with nothing happens. Business is just, on standby. So we had used at one point, I want to say somebody else, took days to get back on. But with eSilo, we were back on within hours, and it was just amazing. And not only that, we had all our original file dates. They weren't all the same. So we were still able to use that type of search.
Were you a part of the organization when eSilo was first chosen?
Oh, yes, I was. I've been here for a number of years. And part of hiring eSilo, as a matter of fact, because they were so highly recommended by our IT company.
Wonderful. And I know that a couple of months ago, the Safety Council experienced a ransomware attack that could have been very disruptive. Could you give us a bit of an inside peek into what you and the rest of the team were feeling? What happened first, and then how have things changed now?
Yes, absolutely. So you come to work one day and everything's fine. It's just another day. And you log into your computer and you see your files, and you see files changing before your eyes. And they have different extensions and things aren't familiar and you're not able to open them. And then you get calls from the staff and they're saying, I'm having a problem with my computer. And the first thing, you get this feeling of dread in your chest. And you go to the server and you see why. So the very first thing, we do is we call you. We call you, and you're amazing. You're calming, for one. You're very knowledgeable, but you're very calming, and the panic subsides. It's like, oh, thank goodness, I've got somebody who's got my back. She knows what she's doing. And furthermore, you're just available. I mean, you have emailed me, responded to my emails late at night. You have set us up with education, and you keep on us. We have other things going on here, but what I truly do like is that you're always honest. You're making sure that we're keeping up. You're giving us small assignments that we can keep up with, that are doable for us, so that we can make ourselves more secure.
I think that's one of the biggest challenges when you have a big attack like this, is first and foremost, how do you recover? What do I do? Who do I call? And to have somebody who can quarterback that response for you is incredibly important. but then that's when, you know, the work begins, right? Recovery is sort of the starting line. And then from there, you know,
Mhm.
discovering, well, what went wrong? What are some of the weaknesses that might exist where we can implement additional policies or procedures or tools that can help prevent that type of an attack in the future. So you guys have actually been really amazing as far as, you know, juggling day to day with the activities that we've given you. So it's been an absolute pleasure to work together.
It has for us too, absolutely.
The last question that I had for you is that now that you've been through this experience and you've come out the other side, do you have any advice for other organizations who might be grappling with, you know, investments in cybersecurity and what should do I really need to do this right now, especially when budgets might be, you know, more difficult within the current economic environment?
Well, first of all, I would recommend you. Recently, you spoke at an event of ours, and I had wonderful feedback just from the talk that you gave and the PowerPoint presentation that you gave. And you make it so understandable for lay people and a little bit fun with your little characters. I mean, I think it's another reason everyone was so taken.
Cyber can be boring, right? You got to make it a little more lively.
Oh, and you do, and you do. And as I said, we had many, many compliments from your talk. So that's, if you're a small not-for-profit, you can't possibly handle this on your own. You have to outsource it. You have to find people who are knowledgeable as yourselves and who can get your data back to you as quickly as possible so that you can resume your business. So yes, I do wholeheartedly recommend you. And if they can't have you, they need to do some asking around, network, you know, and see who's in their area.
Yeah. And we're more than happy to help folks find the right provider or also to ask the right questions of their existing IT provider to ensure that they're doing everything that they should be for them. So, well, thank you for spending these couple of minutes with me, Leslie. I really appreciate it, and we appreciate you. Hopefully we'll get to see each other really soon again.
Yes, that would be nice. And thank you so much for all that you've done for us so far. And I look forward to continuing this relationship and making the Safety Council stronger in, you know, in this area.